So upgrading your financial literacy, I know it's like you guys want to make money and be millionaires and billionaires and all that good stuff. Upgrading your financial literacy is not solely about money. That's all secondary. Making millions of dollars and having hundreds of $1,000s for your retirement, all that shit is secondary. What's primary is that you upgrade yourself. By upgrading your financial literacy, you are expanding your mind. You are adapting. You are constantly challenging your mind and your body to expand and to evolve. So that when that recession comes, not that you know when it is, or when that bull market comes, whatever comes your way, you are prepared to deal with it. You have the knowledge to deal with it. Right now, what I'm giving you guys is like textbook knowledge. I'm just sharing textbook knowledge. That's all I'm giving you. But you don't have experiential knowledge. So when that recession hits and all you guys say that you're going to stay the course and all that stuff, it's going to get really, really tough. It's going to get really tough, and that's fine. But with upgrading your financial literacy, you will be able to deal with it so that when you finally get into the fucking ring and have to deal with the actual shit that happens in your life, you will be able to deal with it because you have the fucking knowledge. So financial literacy, it's not really about money. It's about expanding yourself in your own life. And once you do that, even if it's just financial literacy, you'll see how it's all interconnected to other parts of your life. Like I've seen it personally, how understanding the stock market reflects understanding my own life. So if I were to ask you guys a question, and I hope you guys say yes to this, are you better today than you were 5 years ago? In terms of skills, your relationships, your emotional availability, your mental game, your spiritual game, maybe you're fitter, whatever. Well, are you better today than you were 5 years ago? Are you better today than you were 10 years ago? Are you better today than you were 15 years ago or 20 years ago? And I hope the answer is yes. I know for me, it's a yes. Doesn't matter about money. Doesn't matter. I'm still broke. Doesn't matter. I know I'm better today than I was 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Why is that? It's because I show up and I do the work. And you guys show up and do the work. Are there highs? Yes. Are there lows? Yes. Was it easy? No. But what is the constant that fucking goes through the highs and lows? What is the constant that remains constant? It's you. It's you doing the work and upgrading yourself, whether it's your skills or in your relationships, physically, whatever it is. So despite the highs and lows, you keep showing up, and as the years go by, you get better and better and better and better and better. So the general trend is you going and improving. That's the fucking stock market. So the bet is, if we're going to take it back to financial literacy, the bet is you're betting on the American business. In terms of your life, you're betting on yourself. But it's all the same thing. It's all the same. You're always betting on people showing up. And that's it. And so financial literacy and reading about it and constantly reading about it, financial literacy then expands to all these other facets of your life. Oh my God, if I just keep showing up and doing the work, and yes, it sucks. Yes, there are bad days. And yes, there are good days. If I just keep showing up, I'm going to get better. And so financial literacy is not about making money. It's about you being prepared for whatever the fuck life throws your way. So when that recession comes, you are ready. You will be able to adapt. You will be able to stand your ground. You will not run and panic for the fucking hills like everybody else. But everybody else is going to be fucking telling you, come run with me because this is the fucking Armageddon. And you won't run. Why? Because you did the practice. You did the practice now. You're practicing now. You're doing the reading. That's why I'm constantly harping on you guys to read, and then read some more. Read anything that makes you better. You don't even have to just stick with finance books. I just threw a quote from Extreme Ownership. That's a great fucking book. Why? Because it's all tied together. Because investing, like anything else, is a physical game. It is a mental game. It is an emotional game. It is a spiritual game. But that's true of anything that you do in life. It all covers those four facets. And if we can get down to that deep level, we'll upgrade ourselves in so many more ways than just finance and personal finance and our money. Your relationships will get better. Your body will probably get better. Your mind will get sharper. You'll become more emotionally available. It's a much bigger gain than just money. And I can't stress that enough. And I know, like, this is a very different video than what I've done before, but I just really wanted to harp on this point because it's super important to me that you guys, my followers, my community, like, we understand this. Because it's not just surface level shit. Life is not just surface level shit. Gotta get deeper. If you get deeper, then your why becomes bigger. And if your why becomes bigger, you will always be able to drive forward. Doesn't matter what shit life is throwing you. Doesn't matter if we're in a recession. Doesn't matter if you went out of business. Doesn't matter if she dumped you or he dumped you. It doesn't fucking matter. You will be able to bounce back because you constantly show up for yourself. That's the whole point. That's what it is. That's the game. That's the game. Self-improvement is the game. Humility is the game. And reading and implementing and executing, that's all part of it. Those are all the tools. So, I know that was intense. But I just felt really compelled to share that with you guys because that's what drives me. And that's why I keep showing up and doing this. And I know that's why you guys keep showing up and listening and doing it yourselves in your own lives. And deeper we can get, the more progress we can make. And we'll be able to just stick it through. And that's what I want. I want people who know how to fish. I'm not here to fish for you. Nobody's here to fish for you. Fish. Learn to fish so that you can feed yourself for the rest of your life. So, I don't know, drop a comment in the comment section below. Thoughts, questions, DM me if you want. But I really want to figure out ways to make this more than just money. So if you have any ideas, let me know, because I'm always open to hearing. But I hope that resonated with some of you or all of you in some shape or form. And shout out to at Maddie Details and MG Investments for sparking this inspiration. So thank you. I'll be in touch. And I promise you the next video will be so intense.